Hey guys, Big Daddy Pump here. What's cracking? So there's been some news, alright, on the Diablo 2 ladder reset. I think it's the 23rd reset actually. Check this out. We're going to check out the forums here. A few of you guys mentioned this to me on my Facebook and on my YouTube channel, saying, Iceman, ladder reset, make a video, prompto, bruh. So here's my video on it, but I wanted to point a few things out. Check it out. Season 23 begins December 7. Here's Blizzard's little message. Greetings, adventurers. We know you're eager to sharpen your blade, restring your bow, and practice your arcane arts. The fuck, bruh? Arcane arts? This is Diablo 2, remember? Mr. Blizzard. Arcane is the stuff from Diablo 3, and none of us like Diablo 3. So please don't use that lingo here. But whatever. I mean, I'm excited that the ladder's going to reset. I've been waiting for it. And Iceman has said this many times. This reset, I don't plan on taking any handouts. Don't want to take any freebies from my subscribers, etc. So hopefully I stick to that. Because it really prolongs the Diablo 2 experience when you find your own gear. You know, when you yourself put in the time to find your own gear. And I think even trade in game only. So I intend to do both of those, this ladder. So we'll see how that goes. So hold me to that, bruh. And of course I can make videos with my off-ladder characters as well. If I want to make videos with like GG gear and stuff. But check this out. So I go down the comments here. Somebody says GG. This person says please do something about the botting. And this gets 11 likes right there. They said that it would be nice to have a ban wave to take out the bots. Someone said, can we get new rune words? And it looks like that comment got a lot of dislikes. I suppose that would be kind of interesting, right? But I think that it's primarily disliked by the fanbase because they know that Blizzard just keeps screwing things up. So I think a lot of Diablo 2 fans just don't want them to touch Diablo 2. But yeah, it would be nice if they banned the bots. You know, really keep the market from being too saturated with items and all that. But then this person asks, when is the ladder reset? The fuck did he ask that for? I don't know. But check this out. This part's kind of funny. This guy says, just when you think the PR can't get any worse for Diablo, a cynical reset of Diablo 2 on the same day as a Path of Exile launch. Oh, that wasn't the funny one, but yeah, that's a good word. And I do wonder if they waited for the Path of Exile announcement, because that was just yesterday, when the new expansion for Path of Exile is going to be Friday, December 7. So obviously a lot of people are going to be playing that. I might play it as well, some. But of course I intend to do the Diablo ladder reset as well, but I don't think I'm going to rush it. I normally don't rush it. But this time especially. I mean, I might try to get through normal mode fast or something, but there can be a lot had from just taking your time in Diablo. Like going through the normal mode even can be a really good time. Especially when it's all fresh and new, man. This person says the funny thing. Arcane? When staffed Diablo 3 team noobs who've never played D2 announced the reset for the last great game in their franchise. Yeah, I find that kind of funny. Yeah, because again, Arcane is the power that the wizard possesses in Diablo 3. The sorceress just has elemental magic, right? Arcane was never used in connection with the sorceress herself. It's only used in connection with the wizard from Diablo 3, and nobody likes that game. Gosh. Okay. But the PoE Betrayal League begins on the 7th of December. Could you reschedule it? Since we get so much content in PoE, I think a 1-month delay would be the best. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not sure if this person's being sarcastic or if they're being serious. But it's true, man. This Path of Exile expansion looks awesome. So I wonder if Blizzard is trying to compete with it by resetting the Diablo 2 letter on the same day. So it's hard to say which way I want this to go. You know, we could obviously, we could get as many people to bandwagon on this idea and not play the Diablo 2 ladder reset and just jump on Path of Exile to hopefully stimulate some incentive for Blizzard to try harder and get us the Diablo 2 remaster sooner. But then again, maybe if a lot of us do play the Diablo 2 reset ladder as we have been for some time, Blizzard will hear that as well. They know that Diablo 2 has a huge audience, and perhaps that'll stimulate some reasoning behind why they should come to the awareness that Diablo 2 is more desirable than Diablo 3. There's more players on Diablo 2. And maybe they'll implement some mechanics of Diablo 2 and expand on them in Diablo 4. And hopefully far less mechanics from Diablo 3 into Diablo 4. And of course, maybe they'll make a nice remaster of Diablo 2. And expand on it. Maybe a remake, rather. I wouldn't mind a remake. If they try to cater to their hardcore fans, I think they will. Because it seems like the Warcraft remaster, Warcraft 3, I think they're trying to cater to their hardcore fans with that, from what I've read. So perhaps they will, you know, try to cater to us. And if that's the case, I wouldn't mind a remake where they could expand on a lot of things. And of course, for those who don't like that, you could always go back and just play regular D2, and I hope that they keep the ladders up, so we could always play that as well, in case if we don't like the remake or remaster or whatever they call it. But then this person jokes, will it be mobile? Yeah, man, it just doesn't end. Just the backlash about the stupid Diablo mobile game. You know, people just can't get enough of it. I mean, everyone's making videos on it. All the big gaming outlets are talking about it. And all the big gaming channels are talking about it. With the upset of Diablo Immortal, we needed this. That actually is 2 dislikes to it. A 2 dislike ratio anyway. That's interesting. Because, I mean, obviously a lot of us were waiting for the reset. But Diablo Immortal is so fucking disappointing, it almost puts a bad taste of Diablo in all of us, right? Just a little bit. We're just really upset about where the Diablo franchise is heading. It's really unfortunate. But of course, there still could be hope, as mentioned before. So, anyway, a few more of these comments. People wanted them to fix the servers. Resetting ladder without fixing bugged abilities. And disconnects is a waste of time. Yeah, the disconnects are a pain in the ass when you try to rejoin it with your mules and stuff. It's a waste of time. And why can't they add some new content? Can't they expand the stash and just have a downloaded patch? Why don't they expand the freaking stash? And fix the bug where you're the barbarian, you're running around frenzying everything, and all of a sudden they glitch and you can't hit shit. You can't hit anything, and then you can't even enter the town portal. I have this issue with my barbs for the last 3 ladders. And it sucks. Or the last 2 ladders. I don't know, whichever I played last. But then you have to leave the game and come back. Yeah, there's an issue with the Barbarian's Frenzy, and it's a real annoying thing. So it'd be nice if they fix that shit. But yeah, it seems like they don't listen, right? Maybe they will. Maybe they'll listen. Maybe they'll watch this video. So like this damn video. And maybe the folks at Blizzard will hear us. So like this damn video and subscribe and just become a patron so Iceman can get a little bit more monies. I'd appreciate that. And thank you to my patrons. Yes. Diablo 2 remastered for President. Ban botters, K. Thank you. Yeah, so a lot of people harping on the bot thing and the bugs. What else do they go on about? Okay, this guy, haven't read this one yet. Diablo 2 Remastered is the only thing I'm looking forward to from BlizzCon. I'll casually play D2 until then, if it ever comes out at all. I'd maybe consider playing D4, but only if it got positive reviews from D2 fans like me. I won't be pre-ordering anything from Blizzard ever again. That trust I once had in you was lost with D3 and World of Warcraft's dumbing down. These are good words, man. Dumbing down, it's true. And I heard a lot of things against World of Warcraft as well. It was simplified in a lot of ways, you know, to cater to babies and the masses. It's fucking annoying. And obviously that's what happened with D3 as well. They give you all your fucking loot. And nothing's rare anymore like it used to be. You get all the gear. So that the babies can play just like the big boys, only not maybe quite as high in the greater rifts. That's the only difference, is they just enhance, they just scale the multipliers and make the numbers bigger. That's it. That's the endgame content that separates the big boys from the babies. It's not finding the good runes finally, making your Enigma, or being resourceful and being able to save up those burrs and those jaws and just keep grinding like hell and be able to make your Infinity and your Enigma and other things. No, there's none of that in Diablo 3. Because you get all the endgame gear within like 10 hours of playing. And then you're using the same damn set because it's all reliant on the set abilities. So everyone's running the same set characters. The only difference is it's no longer finding those GG gears and making those items that change the game mechanics. But it's just who can get in the greater rifts higher to where bigger numbers are splashing on the screen. That's the only fucking difference. That's the only separation from the babies and the big boys in D3. It's just they're splashing bigger numbers in the greater rifts. That's it. You know, they're just scaling those multipliers. That's it. Because they're so concerned, Blizzard's so concerned that the little babies are going to see the big boys who find these infinities and these Burr and Jod and Ohm runes and stuff. And they're making all this cool gear. Then they're afraid that the little babies are just going to be like, oh, I can't be like the big boys, so I'm just going to quit. It's like they're afraid of that. So in order to appease the babies, they're like, okay, babies, we'll just not make things rare anymore. We'll just give everyone all the really good gear. And we'll even give it to you in this little loot sack. This little Hadrig's gift. We'll give it to you after you just complete these really easy steps for the season journey. You just got to go kill Azmodan. It's really easy. Don't worry, babies. And then you guys can be just like the big boys. And big boys, for you guys, I know it sucks. The babies are all, you know, doing exactly what you're doing. And there's really no competitive edge in this game anymore. But for you big boys, what we're going to do for you is the numbers are just going to get bigger, okay? Like you can do Greater Rift like 100 if you keep grinding and stuff. And you're, you know, more efficient on the keyboard than the babies. So we're just going to have bigger numbers splash in front of your screen, okay, big boys? And hopefully you guys are okay with that. Because, yeah, the babies are going to be getting all the gear. And shit's not going to be rare anymore. And all the builds are going to be the same. And that's that. You know, that's fucked up, man. That's what Diablo 3 has come to. And I'm sure similar things can be said about WoW. It's fucking bullshit. But anyway, yeah, I'll be playing some of the ladder reset. I intend to use my assassin. I intend to make a new assassin. I'm going to take it slow. Probably never going to get the good gear because I'm going to try to find all this shit on my own. You know, then everyone's going to be running around their fucking infinities and enigmas in like 3 days. And Iceman's going to be in nightmare mode with his little Bartuk's claw. Like 3 weeks in, a month in, Iceman's going to be using the damn Bartuk's claw. And the lore runeward helm, the little piece of shit that you can make after like 2 hours of gameplay. Iceman's still be running around with that. But that's fine, because it's going to have lasting appeal. And, you know, there's always going to be shit to strive for. And hell, maybe at the same time, I'll play some Path of Exile. The expansion. Make some videos on that, see how those videos do. And you guys really like that? Fuck it. I'll just play that until we get our next good Diablo game. That's not the plan. It's really not the plan, but I'm just saying if things go in that direction, I won't rule it out. You know what I mean? I like to always make Diablo videos like on a weekly basis, but I mean, if this Path of Exile expansion rocks and you guys are watching the videos and loving it, fuck it. You know, the competitive edge is what Blizzard needs to be worked against them now. They need some competition. The competition is here. And it's in this Grinding Gears game, I think. It's in Path of Exile. And they need that competition. They need players to go to there. You know, to go to that game and play that game. because Blizzard's going to take notice to this, and they're going to see how these creators of Path of Exile are stealing all their original Diablo fans, millions of people, potentially. So Blizzard is going to have to act upon that, and they're going to have to deliver us a good Diablo game. In Diablo 4, they're going to have to make one that appeases the big boys, where it's okay if the babies can't get as good as the big boys, where it's okay to have competition, where it's okay to be able to trade each other in-game. You know, it's okay for us to make our own in-game economies. You know, things like that, that our natural imperatives thrive on, which is what keeps us playing. You know, the fucking competition and stuff, and the rarity of things, the hunt and the hunt for survival, and things like that. So it'll stimulate Blizzard to want to make a good game again. So that's why I don't give a shit if people go and play that game over Diablo, because Blizzard will take notice, and they're going to have to remaster Diablo 2 and make it the best they can, or they're going to have to give us Diablo 4. But I don't know, bro. Like this video if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the page. Tell Iceman what your thoughts are on this matter. Let me know in the comments below. More videos to come. And become a patron if you want. Peace be with you. Oh yeah, and are you guys going to be playing the Diablo 2 reset? Or are you going to play the new Path of Exile expansion? Path of Exile Betrayal. They both occur on December 7th. The Diablo 2 ladder reset and the Path of Exile expansion. Which one are you going to be playing? We're doing a little survey poll here, okay? So let me know in the comments below, which one are you going to be playing and why? Peace with ye.